Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. You know what it is. All right, y'all. Tonight is the night. As you can see, there go the link. All right. We doing the panel tonight. Call in. All right. I'm taking phone calls, or you could come in on the joint. We doing the live chat tonight. Phone calls, or you could come on the screen. All Tupac, Reggie, Wrong, Junior, aka Professor X. I'm taking all questions. All right. Or if you got comments and you come on, you want to say something about the Keefe D case, tonight is the night. All Tupac, everything. All Tupac, everything. All right. So you could call in or you could come on the screen, however you want to do it. I'm going to put the phone number up. All right. I'm going to put the phone number up. You could call the phone or you could come on the screen. That's the link right there. I'll keep putting the link in the chat. You got something to say about the Tupac case? Shout out to my girl Michelle Frizzy, first in the building. All right, CC Crippin, you already know. All right. Big J21, L Harris in the building. You know how we do it. All right, choke no joke. All right, get ready, y'all. It's the all Tupac panel tonight. All right, call in. Chime in, come on the screen, put your questions or anything on the screen. That's what it is. Choke no joke. Let's go.
Check it out. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had to see loot like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey about to pop like some bubbly. Yo, doodles now most don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. He about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing and clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid instead of getting they moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Boot times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us. Like ghetto celebs, ourselves ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Choke no joke, learn from mistakes. Keep chasing that paper, you gonna catch a case. DJ S&S the great.
Joke out here in DR. My man Delvin, see him?
Yeah. In Dominican Republic.
All right.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah. Choke no joke. Primo, you ain't want to give me no beat, so I'm stealing one. Take it personal. You know you my guy, Primo, love you. You gonna give me a beat after this one. I never thought that you would cry me, go against me, and backstab me. Third eye is strong, word is bond. Put you on the fakes, and now you won. I gave you support, and you play me. For those who play with butt, yeah, I'm talking Breakfast Club, Revolt, whatever. All I know is birds of a feather. Hang with those that they hate. Once the realness, now you fake, and I see through you. What you gonna do when they book you and your Duke shoot? I know you think I'm expose you. This ain't no threat, take it personal. Choke no joke. 2023, it's all me. You hear me? 2023 is all me. They say, why I don't come around the game? Cause all y'all do is undercover gay. And I don't play those fucking games. Yo, stop the track, I'm fucking Slay. Rest in peace, K Slay, man. Let's get to the next one. No palm tree the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva. And you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life, they offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Rather East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES, so it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke no joke, learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war we in now. You know what it is.
Joe, no joke, about to do a little spa treatment, you know. Yeah. Oh, shit,
Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. I need some light. Pow! Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. I'm in the building. Get my Instagram going on over here. Choke, no joke. Now I don't know. Yo, D Kurtz, you're going to have to turn your camera on. You want to come on live, you're going to have to turn your camera on because there's be some dumbass people out here doing some goofy shit. What's up, D? D Kurtz, what up? Hello? See what I mean? Shout out to Uprise in the building. Adrena, what up? Antoine Travis, what up? Do Things, what up? JFG, what up? Big J in the building as usual. Payday 39 in the building as usual. Chi-Town, Southside, what up, Fred Jenkins? B Print, you know what it is. Dipset Forever, what up? All right, Kareem Smiggity in here. Peanut, what up? Omnipotent One, what up? CT. Amir, what up? Techie Rod, John Paul, Boogie Brown. Pat, what up, Pat? Y'all know what it is. We ain't here tonight. All right? We ain't here tonight. Let me drop the link. This is all anybody that got anything they want to talk about the case. Tonight is the night. We taking questions, we taking comments. If you think you know who you think the people in the car are, you could call in. Let me put up the phone number. That's the phone number. If you want to call in, you got something to say, now's the time. Get this Instagram going. Choke no joke. I'm live on YouTube, Instagram. Peace, peace, peace. Shout out to Crystal chiming in from the Caribbean. Shout out to all my people in the Caribbean. All right, I want to pull up something real quick. I don't know why my computer moving so slow today. What the hell's going on? Okay, let's see. Where is it? Is this the one I want? Pull up. Nah, this ain't the one. Hold on. Let's see if this is it. That ain't it. Hold on. This might be it. Okay. Now, how many of y'all remember? D, what up? Who's this? I don't see nobody. D, what up?
Can this? I don't. What's
Yeah, I
up?
hear you. Good, I hear you. What's the word?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm getting feedback. Sorry, my friend.
Maybe you want to
Let me just
mute
turn
me
that
on
off.
where you might
How
want to
you
mute
doing?
me
All
where you
right,
hear me.
that's good. That's good. So, when's Reggie going to jail? When's this gonna happen? I think we're all waiting patiently. This is a fucking joke. And I just want to address, if I can use this platform right now, to all the people out there that are on Reddits and stuff that still believe that Reggie is innocent. And no offense to anybody, but you really got to not trust the media and stop buying into this bullshit, because it's really detrimental to your health.
So where do you feel Reggie? Where do you feel Reggie's guilty at?
Well, I mean, there's so many layers to this. Like, it's really hard to start at. I mean, from the very get go, the guy. I mean, for somebody that was never really there to begin with, he's telling the story like he's part of the whole thing. I mean, from the walkie talkies to everything, and it doesn't seem that um that none of this is going to be. I don't know if we're going to have to wait till January 9th, or when this whole case goes down with Keefe D, but I personally don't think that none of this is going to hold up in court, just because there's not, like, when the Keefe D is like the biggest, like, what's the guy from John F. Kennedy, Proxy, or
Patsy.
yeah, Patsy. He's a patsy, that's all he is. So
Yeah, and I think a lot of people see it and see the thing is, Reggie keep talking and he keep contradicting his story. Like,
Right.
did you see his latest video? Where
Oh,
he,
it's hard to, even the people in the comment sections are coming around. Like, there's a lot of comments now that are going up against them, being like, "Wait a minute!" Like when you catch Professor Xavier in the lie, you kind of you kind of start going. But I mean, it's so fucking clear as day. Again, I don't see how people don't see it. So
no, we see it.
yeah, oh yeah,
The authorities acting like they don't see it.
yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's like either the feds, the FBI, somebody, they like turning a blind eye to Reggie. Like they don't see all the inconsistencies in his stories. They don't
100%.
see all the flip flopping, all the reverse psychology, all the contradiction in it. I don't get it.
I used to actually, back in the day, back in 2012, I used to email Kading back and forth.
Right.
And one of the questions I asked him was about the autopsy photos, and he said something like there was like 6 or 12. I have the emails. I can send them to you if I can find it out. But yeah, no, I mean, there's other autopsy photos out there apparently that but who knows? Who knows, really, right?
Right. Like today, he put out a video, and I feel like the boy John is setting him up. Like I really believe that. But he
Yeah.
puts out a video today where he says that Big Dre, the dude that alleged to be in the car, one of the shooters,
Hmm.
came to his office to try to put out a mixtape.
Wild, wild.
And then he said he's sitting there talking to him. And then he realized, yo, where you from? And then when he realized, he said, oh, you was the guy in the car that killed Tupac. Oh, man, get out of here, man. I can't do no business with you. Huh? You didn't call the police? Well, you ain't the police, but you want to be the police. But you didn't, this dude came to your office. You telling me he didn't know who you was when he came to see you?
100%.
He knew exactly who you was when he came to see you. And then he gonna try to say that Snoop and Daz, they didn't know they didn't know who Orlando Anderson and Big Dre was.
Mm.
And they from the same set. And then you got interviews with Snoop saying he knew Orlando.
Right. Well, it's possible. I've even heard that Pac knew Orlando through a basis. Again, I'd have to pull that information up, but I've heard that they were all in the kind of same, going through the same brackets. So it's kind of interesting to know that, if that's true. But
And then it may be possible that
Mhm.
they ran in some circles together.
Mhm.
Like if he was running around with Big and Big was cool and Big and Pac was cool, who's to say he never met him before?
Oh, 100%. Who is that gentleman the other day that did a video? I've never seen him before, but Dr. something, he was talking about Tupac. Um, there's two gentlemen, but one of them was about Tupac being, him and Biggie trying to get out of the music industry. And that was one of the ways that they kind of made like a coup d'etat between themselves. Again, I don't know how valid any of this stuff is, but he knew his Afeni Shakur, and through the Black Panther Party and stuff like that. But there's a couple of wild things, and the more I get interested in the whole Black Panther stuff, because it goes pretty damn deep if you dig through those layers about all the stuff that transpired before all this stuff went, like even before Tupac was in the 1990s and stuff like that, before he was ever big. I mean, this guy's family went through a lot of shit and is still going through a lot of shit. Like Moprim Shakur, um, I feel for that dude.
Right. Where you calling from?
Canada.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, what part of Canada?
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Is
Yeah.
that where they had the fires at?
That's where they had, remember the convoy that happened here? I don't
Yeah.
know if yeah, that was what we had, like the convoy and stuff. Which, you know what? it wasn't as crazy as the media made it out to be honest with you. That's my 2 cents. Some other people might disagree, but yeah, it
I've
it
been
was
out there before, but I've been to Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Toronto's dope.
yeah,
Toronto's dope.
that shit's nice and clean. The women is beautiful. I had a beautiful time there, boy.
Oh, wonderful. Glad to hear that, my man.
So,
Yeah,
so
I
let
love
me
your
ask you a
channel, my
question.
man. You preach the truth and like you do it every day and like your message is gonna get through. Like I mean, I even think of pushing it. Like this is something I'm very passionate about that because I'm again other Pac aside and stuff, there's so many lies in our media and stuff. And like, this guy did so much good. Like, if you really look at Pac and as a person and a human being, this guy, it's not just because he's a good hip hop artist. To me, he was so much more like as like a human being that we never really got to see. He was only around for like 7 years. So
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I believe that if how can I say this? I believe that if the FBI, because it got to supersede Las Vegas, you know what I'm
yep.
saying, for them to really go and get who's really responsible for this. But do you think that Keefe D is going to give them what they need to go and grab Reggie?
Um. So hard to say. I don't think I mean, like, he's so good at being stupid, like, I say that in the nicest way possible, but, like, it's so unbelievable to believe that this guy was rat on himself, and the fact that people are buying this narrative again, I'm just like, like, how dumb do you have to be to get this stuff? And then the guy that's talking all the time, every fucking day, Reggie's putting out another fucking video. Like the people who talk the most are the most palpable of being, I mean, Keefe was making lots of videos too, right? But
Right.
I'm just saying in terms of like he's just like the whole Frank Alexander thing. Like Frank didn't want to testify because he didn't want to lie. I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing things that they have to do because maybe they're being pushed to do them. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the lines, but I used to love again Greg Kading, and then years later, I'm like, holy shit, this dude. I'm pretty sure he's been lying this whole time. So I was like,
Hell yeah. Yo, he just told a story. See, this is the thing that now Vlad is full of crap, right?
yeah, oh,
Because
100%.
Vlad always says, "Oh, I never edit the videos. I put everything out."
Mhm.
But now he just put out an interview with Greg Caden that is stuff in there that he never aired before.
Yeah,
And I know he didn't air it before because he contradicted the story,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Same thing. He put up the interview with Tim Brennan and Bobby Ladd.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
there's stuff in there
Mhm,
that was not in there before.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when he says that, oh, I always put the whole thing out, that's bullshit. And the
Yeah,
feds or the police need to really subpoena him in this case and get those goddamn raw tapes. Because in the case with Gray Caden,
right.
when he put out Vlad he's being very Vlad is pissed off because they made him look stupid. He
Right.
went on Piers Morgan and all these things. About, oh, I solved the Tupac murder. Oh, I solved it. I solved it too. I thought you wasn't the police, nigga. Like
Yeah.
now you solving crimes. Okay, that's a whole nother story, right? But
Yep.
Greg Caden tells a story, and he says the Crips and Shook got into an altercation inside the arena at the fight.
Mhm.
At their seats. It was a pushing and shoving match. Now, Vlad just aired that for the first time last week.
Right.
Nobody ever heard that before. And now, do you think if Suge and some Crips got into some shit in the arena, he got front row seats, nobody would have talked about that?
100%. 100%. And why
All
is
the
it coming out
cameras,
now? Wild.
All the cameras and everything that's in there, you telling me, and the video cameras, nobody caught that. Nobody talked about that for 20 something years. Now Vlad puts it out last week, and for the first time, we heard Caden saying that what made the fight happen outside the arena was they got into some shit inside the arena at the fight first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what spilled outside and everything. And then they got into it. Then it changed into the chain snatching story.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
Because no chain ever got snatched.
No. Man,
You know?
there's so much. As you were saying that, I was thinking about some other stuff. It just slipped my mind because I got so thinking about what you were saying about all that. But there's so many other inconsistencies, and I'm sure the viewers in the comments too. I mean, layer them up. There's tons, and tons. But I'm trying to think of one, and it might come to me, and maybe I'll come back and leave it in the comments section later. But like, there's no, like, to answer your question from earlier, there's no fucking way this is gonna, like, January 9th can't come any sooner. I can't wait to see this all fold. That's why Mapreem's like, keep your popcorn ready. He knows exactly what's coming down the pipeline. It's all bullshit. There's so many hands in the pot. There's no way this is gonna go through.
Well, in January, that's when Keefe D is going to get his discovery to see what they got.
Yeah. I love how he testified that he basically said he's innocent. And he is innocent. I totally believe he is. There's no way. I mean, I still go with Suge. You got one of the only fucking living witnesses, and people are like, "Oh, are you gonna trust Suge?" Fuck yeah, I'm gonna trust him. Are you fucking kidding me? He's the only one that was pretty much there.
And he's the only one that's a stand-up guy in this whole shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one in jail.
It's wild.
Not the nigga like Reggie who got 7 counts he pled guilty to and got 9 months.
It's crazy, man.
Suge got a 9 years for kicking somebody.
Yeah. I actually messaged Sharitha.
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, she got back to me about, but she didn't really answer the question directly the way I wanted. But it's hit or miss when you message these people. And that's another thing for people out there that go, "Oh, you're doing your own research." How else are you going to figure this stuff out if you don't go and ask yourself? I mean, everybody should take some time and support the people in the communities that are trying to actually solve this stuff. Because like yourself, I mean, like, you give and give and give, and I think the community sees that big time. But yeah, all the power to you, my man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And then the other thing that Robert Ladd and Tim Brenner, they contradict Greg Caden. They said the story always. Now, there's another thing that Vlad just put out. See, Vlad was cutting and chopping to make the shit fit the narrative that was out there. But now he just put out, or behind Greg Caden's interview, an unreleased part where Bobby Ladd and Tim Brenner, they saying Keefe D was the driver.
That's wild. It's like nobody knows how to get the fucking story straight. It's so I mean, it's great to watch this shit because it's falling apart. They're trying everything in like you said, like, no, there's a fight now at the MGM Grand that happened during this, and it's like nobody seems to know what's up or down or left or right. But the people that seem to trust this narrative, whereas, like, you know, nobody even knows. The average person that doesn't know a lot about Tupac, like, one of my brother's friends messaged me the other day, and he's like, "Oh, they caught the killer for." I was like, "Oh, I was like, I told you this like fucking like month ago that this shit was gonna happen." And like, to add to this, I was gonna say to you in terms of how weird this year has been for like the Tupac algorithm, like, Star, he gets a star on the Hollywood, Dear Mama comes out, fucking like all these things is Tupac related. And this is before I was
He
like,
just got a street named after him last
yeah.
week.
I mean, it's wonderful stuff, but like it's also like, call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but like it is also oddly like, it's like you've gone years without any Tupac stuff. Jada puts out a new fucking book. Like, there's just so many. I mean, I'm
And
sure if
she
I kept
lied
going,
too, talking about Suge brought her Tupac's ashes.
yeah. Oh, I mean, they said it's fucking gone to Africa. Outlaws smoked it. It's gone to Georgia. I was like, how thin do we spread Tupac out? Like, he's gone everywhere, man. Like,
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, uh, the giving Jada, Suge giving to Jada was bullshit.
yeah.
I,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, Suge giving it to Jada was, but I did hear from several resources that the Outlaws did smoke his ashes.
Okay, so it is true. Yeah, I've heard from Afeni, or not from Afeni directly, but there's so many, and you can anybody that wants to look this up, you can just go online. You can find that it's gone to Georgia, Africa. There's a couple places. I mean, I again, it's not credible in the sense of like who knows who wrote the articles like 7 years ago, but I mean,
Right.
it's also interesting that there's so many times you've heard like Tupac's ashes has gone worldwide. He ain't hard to find. Yeah.
Right. But if the Outlaws, they did definitely say they smoked his ashes.
Yeah, I remember that. And Edie confirmed that too. But yeah, sometimes I wonder though, like, and like not to go any further into this territory, but sometimes I even wonder like if the FBI and the Fed and stuff are all involved, and I don't know if you guys are watching. Hi. But
They definitely watching.
oh yeah, they're definitely watching. But like, if Tupac knew all of this, like he was a very, very, very smart guy, and like it doesn't to me, and it's not that because I think this, I believe this, but it doesn't phase me to go. It's quite possible he could have planned ahead of time and went, because I mean I don't know what your theory is on the whole body double thing, and like I don't think too much into it. Like,
I don't believe that. I don't
you don't
believe it.
believe
You
it?
know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I met Afeni Shakur before when I was
Okay,
producing Rap City, and I interviewed her. You can find that on YouTube.
right.
Well, Mad Links was the host, but I write all the questions. But I went to Afeni to prep her for the show and show her, the questions I was going to ask her and see what she was comfortable with when I went over there. But when I was going to produce the show, because our office is in the BMW building at the time, we had to go across the street to the CBS building. So I was at my office and I'm getting all these crazy ass emails. Oh, Tupac was seen with Dr. Dre and Suge walking through the mall, this, that, and other. And I never got any of these crazy ass emails to the day Afeni was coming to do Rap City.
Yep.
And this was the album after Machiavelli that
Right.
she came out to promote. The Changes and all that songs. Those songs was on there, right? So when I go to her, I say, Miss Shakur, for some strange reason, I've been getting all these weird emails, saying that Tupac was alive and he was seen with Suge and Dre and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yo, I was trying to print all this to bring it over here to show you,
Right.
but it were in print. And she was like, now, why do you think that is?
Ooh.
And she was like, look, son, look at my face. A mother cannot fake this pain. My son is gone. And I would not be running around here doing all this stuff if my son was really alive. She's like, ain't no mother could fake this pain. And when she said that, and me looking in her eyes and me and her this close to each other, and she holding my hand talking to me, and I'm looking at her eyes, I knew Tupac was dead, bro.
Damn.
I knew Tupac was dead. And she said, yo, what I equate that to how people feel about Elvis.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, if they got Elvis, they can have Tupac.
Yeah. And
And
I
that
mean, like, sometimes your mind wanders because Hollywood is a weird world where nothing is what it seems, and it's so easily to go like, well, it's possible. I mean, like Will Smith and Jada, just what they said they haven't been together for the last like 2017.
6, 7 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so strange. It's like, sure, why not? And like, but
Yeah, but that Hollywood can be deceptive. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? People are in relationships and that they really not in relationships
Well,
and
that's what
they do
I
it for
always thought
money.
with like Kidada Jones, like the realest person I think is Keisha Morris, and like I would love to sit down and talk to her because when I mean it's sad to see that she's only done like what 2 or 3 interviews with Sister and like what was that XXL in like 2013 or 14, and other
Right.
than that, there's not a whole lot out there. But like just listening to her talk, like I was like, this is a real person. Like a lot of the people just do it to plug their books and shit like that. And sometimes I get it, but like I like it when you and like you said about Afeni Shakur, like a real person. Like it's hard to see real people in Hollywood these days. And I think Tupac was way too real for the world to like really gravitate to. So
Yeah, you gotta be careful with your realness nowadays because that shit ain't safe.
no, yeah,
You
you're
know?
right.
But the weird thing to me is about Kadada is that she Pac gets killed and then she hosts a Biggie party.
Yeah.
That
Why?
never sat right with me.
No, I know. I honestly, I mean, like everybody she came close to. I hate. I mean, it's probably 2 people I can think of ended up dying, but like Aaliyah, her and Aaliyah were like really good friends. But
I
not
know.
that like I'm going down that conspiracy lane, but I mean it's true that she died, and I honestly think that Quincy Jones and stuff, it was at that time, and maybe I'm wrong, and that's okay. But I think she did it just to get fame because I was like, I honestly believe that I know that Keisha Morris and Pac broke up in terms, but they always stuck like she's correct me if I'm wrong, but Pac like 2 days before the Vegas incident was sleeping in a hotel room with Keisha Morris. Am I correct around that?
I don't know. I know.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, he got around with a lot of women. It seems everybody has a story the night before Pac died, but like when you listen to Kadada, it's like, was the relationship done for like, was it authentic or was it just done for Hollywood to give Quincy Jones more notoriety and Kadada build her career up? But you never know, right?
No, and it could have been damage control because remember Pop talked about how Quincy Jones tried to hit on him.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder where that footage went to. I remember hearing that years ago and I can't come across it at all.
Oh no, that shit's up there, goddamn it.
Oh, it's still yeah?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
well, I don't. You know what? I haven't looked in a long time, but I remember that interview clear as
Oh,
day.
me too.
I
Me
can
too.
picture what he had on, everything. I remember
Yeah,
that shit.
I remember it too. I'll have
So
to
that
look.
is kind of weird that he said all that, and then now he dating his daughter.
Yeah. Oh, it's wild. That's
Wait,
so
you know
cool
what?
that
I think he was dating her when allegedly Quincy Jones made that indecent proposal to him.
interesting. It's too bad he didn't marry can't believe she said, "Do you believe that shit?" with the Will Smith's wife. What's her name again? Jada. Saying that Tupac proposed to her. I was like, get out of here. Like
Like,
Tupac wouldn't want no way, man. It's just like even your son doesn't even believe you.
yeah, like, and why would she say that now after all these years when everybody had them two connected, and she had all she did a million interviews about her and Pac relationship.
Yeah.
Now today he tried to propose. Like,
Yeah.
come on, girl, get out
Yeah.
of here.
You gotta sell that book.
Like, yeah, and she ain't even moved that many copies.
No.
He caught a brick.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
let you get to your next guest, my man. But it's so
yeah.
good talking to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Come back, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody out in Canada too, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my
All
man.
right, one love, D. Peace.
Talk to you soon.
All right. So yeah, if you want to call in, you got something to say. If you need the link, it's right here. I'll drop it. So I want to show y'all this real quick. Because remember Reggie was talking about Sharitha don't use the name Knight. Oh no, Sharitha uses the name Knight. She uses it to this day. I don't know why this dude keep lying. Wait, I do know why he keep lying. That was wrong for me to say. Why do this dude keep lying? Right? Let me show y'all something, right? And what year is this before I get into it? (2002). Okay. So he said, oh, she still uses the name to this day, right? 2002, she wasn't using the name no more. Look at this. Just a little proof. Ira M. Freeman, that's a lawyer, declared that if called as a witness, I could and would completely testify on my own personal knowledge as follows. I am an attorney at law, duly licensed to practice before all courts of the states of California and a partner in the law firm of Freeman and Freeman attorneys for respondent Sharitha Golden. Formerly known as Knight. Why do this dude keep lying, y'all? This 2002. Sharitha Golden, formerly known as Knight, in 2002. What is your boy talking about? This declaration is in lieu of personal testimony pursuant to sections 2009 and blah, blah, blah. I was retained by Golden, not Knight. I was retained by Golden on about April 1st, 2002 to enforce the judgment and within matter. I obtained a writ of execution for equalization payment due Golden from her petitioner, Marion Hugh Knight, of $735,000, $134.32, right? Representing the equalization payment. I levied on a bank account and have received the sum of $73,846.69 on behalf of Golden. A true and correct copy of the memorandum of garnishee received from the Sheriff's Department is attached here to the Exhibit A, incorporated herein by reference. In addition to the bank levy, I attempted to levy on Death Row Records, Inc., served in earnings within withholding order and on them. 2, to garnish all monies due him in the event he was not an employee. A copy of the instructions to the sheriff from my office for earnings withholding order and the garnishment are attached here to Exhibit B and C, incorporated herein by reference. The sheriff was unable to even serve the aforementioned earnings withholding order and garnishment because they were unable to even get into the place of business of Death Row Records to even serve the earnings withholding order. On June 8th, 18. Now remember, Sugar's in jail, y'all. Right? I spoke with the sheriff's deputy, R.D. Los Santos, who indicated that they have tried to serve process at the 8200 Wilshire Boulevard address, which is the address for Death Row Records, Inc., and have never been able to be enabled to because of the security outside of the building. A copy of the sheriff's notice of not found no service is attached here to as Exhibit D and incorporated herein by reference. On June 6, 2002, David Freeman, an associate in our office, wrote a letter to the payroll department of Death Row Records, indicated that the sheriff had mailed them an earnings withholding order on May 21st, 2002, and had not received a memorandum of garnishee. The letter went on to advise Death Row that pursuant to Code of Civil Procedure, whatever, that employer had liability in the event that there was no compliance with the earnings withholding order. A copy of David Freeman's June 6, 2002 letter is attached here to as Exhibit E, an incorporated herein by reference. On February 23rd, 2000, Knight sold his building at 8200 Wilshire Boulevard to Reginald Wright Jr. for an unknown amount of money. So Suge sold you his building? Suge sold you his building? So Suge sold you his building. Okay. We'll hear about that on Collect Calls. Suge showed you his building. Okay. And shout out to RJ Bond. He sent me this, so let me give him his props. Right? On October 27, 2000, Knight sold the real property located. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Let me read this one again. On February 23rd, 2000, Suge is in jail, y'all. Suge is in jail, y'all. Suge is in jail, y'all. How could Suge sell Reggie his building in jail? On February 23rd, 2000, Knight sold his building at 8200 Wilshire Boulevard to Reginald L. Wright Jr. for an unknown amount of money. A copy of the grand deed is attached hereto as Exhibit F and incorporated herein by reference. On October 27th, 2000, Suge Knight is in jail, y'all. Suge Knight is in jail, y'all. How? How did he sell two properties in jail, y'all? On October 27, 2000, Knight sold the real property located at 16,030 Jean Lane, Encino, California, 91436 to Tammy Hawkins, who would be Teresa Swan, a.k.a., right? Allegedly, for no consideration. So he just sold it to her for free, right? A copy of the deed, the grand deed for the Encino property is attached hereto as Exhibit G and incorporated herein by reference. On January 25th, 2001, Knight purposely transferred another piece of real property located at 8243 Thoroughbred Street, Rancho Cucamonga, California, to Tammy Hawkins. Suge is in jail, y'all. Suge is in jail, y'all. Suge is in jail, y'all. How could he have done this? How could he have done this? Suge is in jail, y'all. How could he have done this? Golden has no further information on Knight with which to enforce the judgment other than his interest in Death Row Records, Inc. I ask on behalf of Golden, not Knight. What he said, she using the last name Knight to this day, right? Lies. She been stopped using it. Golden has no other information on Knight with which to enforce the judgment other than the interest in Death Row Records, Inc. I ask on behalf of Golden that the court appoint David Pasternak as a receiver to take control of Death Row Records to ensure that the unpaid portion of the property equalization payment, which totaled $734,000 as of May 1st, 2002 is paid. I'm applying for this relief ex parte with no notice because Knight has surrounded his business with enough security to prevent the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department from serving death row records with any kind of paperwork. Knight is in jail, y'all. Knight has also divested himself of all his real property, which shows that Knight will do anything to prevent Golden from enforcing the outstanding judgment of over $700,000. If notice we're given, I believe that Knight will further divest himself. Is it divest? What do divest mean? Deprive someone of power, rights, or possessions. Deprive someone of power, rights, or possession. Okay. If notice were given, I believe that Knight will further diverse himself of his ownership of the only known asset, death row records. This would make enforcement of the within judgment nearly impossible. I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California foregoing is true and correct. Executed at Beverly Hills, California on July 18, 2002. For respondent, Sharitha Golden. Y'all keep listening to this person. Y'all keep listening to this person. Now, what do that tell y'all? Shout out to Sean Adams. I see you. What is that telling y'all? Is she still using the name Knight? No. Yo, this dude, let him keep talking, bro. Just let him keep talking. Let him keep talking, bro. Just let him keep talking. Hold on, I got more. Hold on. Let me just make sure there ain't no addresses on here. Okay, ain't no addresses on here, so I can show it. Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. All right. Jesus, look at all this money. I just want to make sure I don't have Sharitha's address on none of these papers before I show you. It's just her lawyer's address. Lord have mercy, y'all. Wait till y'all see this. God damn. Oh, this is gonna take me a minute to go through all this. But all right, I just want to make sure I don't got no addresses on here. This is gonna be something interesting for y'all. God damn, how long is this shit? Wow. 300 pages. Holy crap. Damn. Jesus Christ, y'all. All right. I'm gonna have to like y'all ain't gonna y'all gotta Jesus Christ, bro. All right, so do not remove, damage, or conceal this file. Okay. So in 2002, y'all, Miss Cat Dog, what up? Thank you for the super chat. Sean Adams, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate y'all. All right, so check this out. This is they spelled his name wrong. This is what I want to go through, but this Lord have mercy. Look, I just want to see y'all to see, right? 2002, she was going by Sharitha Golden, formerly known as Knight. What is your boy talking about? Right? This is the divorce papers. This is the divorce between them two. As you can see, let me show y'all. This is the divorce, and right? Look. Hold on. Look how long this is. There's a lot going on here. As you can see, it's a lot going on here. When I tell you it's a lot going on here, it is a lot going on here in this divorce, right? Division of debts and obligations. Each party is assigned debts and obligations incurred in their name only. Debts and obligations are the sole and separate responsibility of the party incurring the debts or obligations, and each party is ordered to pay and hold the other harmless and to appear on behalf and defend and hold the other harmless against any liability therefore. Each party warrants to the other that neither has incurred any debt or obligation which the other can be held liable. Any debt or obligation incurred by either after February 1st, 1998 shall be the sole and separate responsibility of the party. Sugar's in jail again, y'all. And each agrees to hold the other harmless against any such debt or obligation and agrees to indemnify the other against any liability incurred in the connection therewith, including but not limited to court costs, attorney fees, and all other costs of defense. It's so much in this, y'all. Spousal support. Each of the parties acknowledge that the property division is in lieu of spousal support and in consideration therefore. Each of the parties hereby waives any right to spousal support. The court does not retain jurisdiction over the issue of spousal support. So she wasn't even getting spousal support, right? Attorney fees and costs of the suit. Petitioner shall pay directly to counsel Miss Lydia Sheridan all attorney fees and costs incurred in connection with this dissolution action. Declaration of IRA third-party judgment, debt to examination. You know what? I want to go through this from the top all the way through. Child custody and visitation. There is one minor child of this marriage, namely Arian Sugar Knight, born March 23rd, 1993. So Pac died 93, 96? So she was 3 years old going to Vegas, right, y'all? Then this nigga said, oh, she went to Vegas with Sugar 3 years old. Yeah, okay. All right. The party shall have joint legal custody of the minor child of the marriage, and the respondent shall have primary physical custody of the minor child, with secondary physical custody being awarded to the petitioner. Petitioner physical custodial time with the minor child shall be responsible as arranged between the parties. The parties shall cooperate to provide petitioner with physical custodial time with the minor children at all times, specifically holidays and other special occasions. In the event that the parties are unable to agree upon any issue arising from the foregoing legal and physical custodial arrangements, they shall endeavor to resolve same by way of a conciliation court appointment in the Superior Court of the State of California for the County of Los Angeles prior to the institution of any order to show cause or like proceedings. Child support. As for support of the minor child, petitioner shall pay the respondent the sum of $10,000 per month, commencing January 1st, 1998. Sugar's in jail, and continuing thereafter until the minor child reaches the age of majority under the California law dies or is emancipated, or a legal modification of child support from a court of competent jurisdiction is obtained. However, if the minor child has attained age 18, is unmarried and not self-supporting, and are attending school on a full-time basis, an order pursuant to Emmanuel Code Section 5230 shall ensue. As and for additional support of the minor child, petitioner shall maintain medical and health insurance for the minor child and shall pay all of her uncovered or deductible medical expenses. I hope all y'all niggas that ain't got no kids, y'all see this. Because I remember those days, goddamn it. I ain't gonna even touch on that. The parties are fully informed of their rights concerning child support pursuant to California Civil Code Section 4720 and Title V of Part 5 of Division 4 of the California Civil Code, beginning with Section 4700. The amount of child support herein is being aged to without duress or coercion. The agreement of the parties is in the best interest of the child. The needs of the child will be adequately met by the stipulated amount. We ain't got to keep talking about the child support. Division of community property. Petitioner shall pay respondent as her equal division of their community property the sum of $75,000 on or before January 20th, 1999. Shug's in jail, y'all. And additionally, petitioner shall respondent 36 monthly installments of $15,000 due and payable on the 5th of each month, commencing January 5th, 1999, and continuing thereafter until paid. Further, respondent is awarded as her sole and separate property all of the following: all personality, what is that? Personality, right? Pronounce. Let me see how you pronounce that, because it ain't personality. No, I say personality, but that ain't personality. Maybe it's spelled wrong. All personal furniture and furnishings in her possession, any and all leasehold interest in that certain Ford Expedition, license plate number, whatever, and is ordered to pay any encumbrance thereon and to appear on behalf and defend and hold petitioner harmless thereforth. What is this word? Encumbrance. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Encumbrance. Encumbrance means a burden or impediment, a mortgage or other charge on property assets. Got it. Okay. Thereon, and to appear on behalf of defend and hold petitioner harmless therefrom. Any and all leasehold interest in that certain Lincoln Navigator, license plate, whatever, and is ordered to pay any encumbrance thereon and to appear on behalf and defend and hold petitioner harmless therefrom. So she's getting all these cars, all right, title, interest in and to. Shout out to my man DC. Dennis, good looking. Thanks for the cash app. all rights, interests in and to nightlife management and all related subsidiaries, affiliates, and entities. That the certain real property, commonly known as 30. I ain't gonna go into all these addresses. Or personality. That word is not personality. What is that word? It's supposed to be personality. Yeah, that's supposed to be personality. They just got it spelled wrong, I believe, because I looking it up. I don't see nothing different. All personality furniture and furnishings. 1992 sea vessel, commonly known as Simon, and more particularly described as a 1990 foot Hatteras flybridge motor yacht vessel, hull number further identified it. Damn, she want the goddamn nigga boat. The sea vessel, commonly known as P-Funk, describe a vessel number and is ordered to pay any encumbrance thereon and to appear on behalf and defend and hold petitioner harmless therefore. Oh God, it's too many addresses there, too many goddamn properties. These is over 20 years old though. All right, title interest and to Death Row Records Inc., Suge Publishing, Mary Night Music, Suge Music, Tajon Production Inc., Suge Managing, and all related subsidiaries, affiliates, and entities. The parties have made the transfers set forth in this paragraph with the intent that such transfers constitute an equal division of their community and quasi-community property. Yo, was this woman trying to take everything, bro? This is crazy. Sharitha Golden, not Knight, formerly known as Knight. And there's a divorce paper. So she been dropped the name Knight even before the divorce paper. So what is your boy talking about? She's still using the name to this day. Dissolution of marriage. You are notified that the following judgment was entered on date February 25th, 1999. Dissolution of marriage. What does that mean, y'all? Y'all know what that means? I got to look it up because I ain't never been married. Dissolution of marriage. What does that mean? Dissolution is the formal legal ending of a marriage by a court, commonly called a divorce. A dissolution of marriage completely ends your legal relationship as spouses and ends your marriage. Unlike an annulment, a dissolution does not undo the marriage as if it never existed. So they've been divorced since February 25th, 1999. So why is homeboy talking about she still uses that name to this day? They got divorced 2 years after Suge went to jail. That's a fact. The paperwork is right here. Signed off. So what is your boy talking about? They've been divorced since 99, y'all, while Suge was in jail. Somebody's doing a lot of lying out here, bro. Somebody's doing a lot of lying. And goddamn, was she trying to take everything from this nigga? Boats, goddamn houses, businesses? Like, yo, bro. Who is that name right there? Ordered to appear for examination. Reginald Wright Jr. Oh, this dirty nigga. Turned on his boy Suge. Look at him. Ordered to appear for examination. Answer, look. Answer concerning property of the judgment debtor in your possession or control or concerning a debt you owe the judgment or debtor. Reggie name and her paperwork. Enforcement of judgment. Y'all see that? Now we know why these two is close. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. How is this nigga name in Suge's divorce papers, y'all? Judgment creditor. A third person who has possession or control property belonging to the judgment debtor or the defendant withholds judgment debtor or the defendant more than $250. An affidavit supporting this application under Code of Civil Procedure Section 491110 or 708-120 is attached. So she went to Reggie to get his money. Is that what that's saying? Notice to the judgment debtor. If you fail to appear at this time and place specified in this order, you may be subject to arrest and punishment for contempt of court. And court may make an order requiring you to pay the reasonable attorney fees incurred by the judgment creditor in this proceeding. Appearance of a third person enforcement of judgment. If you fail to appear at the time they said that, notice the judgment. The person who's in favor the judgment was entered in this action claims that the person to be examined pursuant to this order has possession or control of property which is yours or owes you a debt. This property or debt is as follows. That's because Reggie said Suge sold him his building. So she going after Reggie for her money. Based on information and belief, the third-party declaration of Reginald L. Wright Jr. is necessary to ascertain the assets and or income to satisfy the outstanding judgment for child support. Based on the information and belief, the specific property in the possession and control of this third party in which the judgment debtor may have an interest includes but is not limited to real and personal property in third parties actually owned by judgment debtor. I declare under the penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California that the foregoing is true and correct. Oh, here we go. Y'all see this? On February 25th, 1999, judgment of dissolution be entered. Marital status is terminated and the parties are restored to the status of unmarried persons. One of the following date. February 25th, 1999, they officially divorced. Wife's former name be restored. Golden. And y'all listening to this lying ass dude, bro. Talking about she still use gold night to this day. No, she don't. She been golden since 1999. Went through the child support thing. Went through all that. This is Reggie again. I think this shit is repeating. Yeah, this shit is repeating for some reason. Okay, yeah, that shit is repeating. As y'all can see, your boy is full of lies, as usual. She still uses the name Night to this day. Man, she been golden since 99, bro. Your boy is a liar. Let's see what they say about this one. Only the goofy ones are going to sit there and believe this guy's lies. I gave it to you in black and white. I gave it to y'all in black and white. 1999, she stopped using the name Night and was back to golden, and they've been divorced ever since 99. 2 years after Chill got locked up. And this nigga talking about he took. And why would Sharitha put a hit out on him and she let her baby go with him to? Nigga, you lied. Suge did not take his daughter with him to no goddamn Vegas, which makes you even more guilty for bringing up that bullshit lie. He did not bring his daughter to no goddamn Vegas, bro. Y'all keep believing this guy. I can't believe y'all, man. This nigga's so guilty that all his lies is catching up to him. And they over there taking down videos like we didn't already grab them joints already. You can take them down all you want. Them shits is still all over the internet. So y'all want to go ahead and keep believing this dude? I'm just gonna let y'all just go ahead. It could be keep believing this dude. He keep getting caught and lie after lie after lie after lie, bro. Yo, this dude, yo, man, he is losing his goddamn marbles. Hey, yo. She still using that. Still uses night to this day. Yo, and y'all be believing this lying ass dude, man. I swear to God, yo. Joke, no joke, man. I'm out to tomorrow, man. Shout out to those ladies with that sweet cooch. I know I love that cooch.
Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is? I love that cooch. Yeah. It's an age thing.
Donation. I mean, please hit that subscribe button. I said hit that donation button. Thanks for all the donations from everybody tonight. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Next week, I'm doing subscribe only show because I got a big surprise for you. If you not subscribed to my channel, I guarantee you your ass will be next week. Choke, no joke. Y'all already know. Yeah, I'm out.
Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Osley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Osley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B.
Hey, Boogie Brown, you got a point. Remember, she kept saying, if I wanted Death Row, I would have just divorced Suge. Oh, well, here go the divorce papers. Why didn't you get half the company? Remember that, y'all? Oh, if I wanted half the company, I would have judged the divorce Suge. Okay, I just showed y'all the divorce papers. Why didn't she get half the company? Keep listening to Reggie. You gonna have some drawers pulled up your butt.
Not pregnant, but baptize me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her.
Shout out to all the sexy ladies.
Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laughing, the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my goldie just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream. A dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream. Knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, dare to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just a long time. Get divorced, you can hear my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Choke, no joke. You already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here.
Choke, no joke. Y'all have a good night. Tasha Rain, Elizabeth B. You already know. Reese, hit me up on Instagram. All right? Tasha Rain, Elizabeth B. What's your Instagrams? Hit me up, man. I'm out. I'll follow y'all back. Peace and love.